We're gonna go at it one more again.
Going for the big shot. Can you make it announced?
Going ham with Superman. YouTube lad, man.
Okay, so this week I got to shoot the Kimber 2K11. I've been busy. A couple 2K11s been coming out the last couple months. I say the 2K11 I shot is not the target. The target is the one that I would get, but it's like 3,000, not close to 3,000. It's got the actual cuts on the slide, and the barrel is fluted, it's not ported. Then the Springfield, no, not Springfield, it's SIG, the 211, the SIG 211 GTO. I still got to get my hands on that and test fire that. But today we're still talking about the Kimber, the Kimber 2K11. I shot it against this old bad boy here, my Live Free Armory Apollo 11 in rose gold. Shot it against this bad boy. I've had this over a year. I know. I know it hasn't been like 2 years, but it's been good to me though. I haven't had any problems out of it. Only problem I had was ordering it and thinking it was gonna be more of a bronze gold, and it came out like this. But other than that, as far as function, I ain't really had any issues with it. I also shot a staccato against this, just to, you know, because that's like the quote unquote benchmark for 2011s, because they got a trademark on the phrase 2011, but yeah, that's like the benchmark most people kind of measure against, you know, how good is it against a staccato. So we shot those three today, and I'm gonna say a tie, in my opinion, just in my humble opinion, between the 2K11 and my Apollo 11. The staccato, it is what it is. Like I said, it's a benchmark. It's, you know, that's where you want to be in that realm. But shooting it, and it was just a, you know, just out the box staccato. It wasn't anything done to it. Like a lot of guys do. Like, you already spending a lot of, like, $2,500 on a staccato, and then you go and have to do all this extra work to it to, you know, make it your own or whatever. But it was just the out the box staccato, and this is out the box Apollo 11, and that was, like I said, not the target with the cuts and everything. It was like pretty much out the box 2K11. It's really smooth on the slide. I say the slide is smoother on the 2K11 than on my Apollo 11, but both are smoother than the staccato, in my opinion. And it may have just been an old beat up staccato I had, but that's part of the brand, right? The staccato is supposed to go through anything and still be, you know, one of the best, which is not bad. Like, I'm not gonna say I had a bad time shooting that staccato, but for it to be the benchmark, it should have been better than the two I shot. So, and it wasn't. I'd say staccato came in third. A hard tie, but if I had to, I would say the 2K11 is a little better, and especially if I went with, because my Apollo 11, with the light, my Apollo 11 does have the cuts to the slide. It's a shorter barrel though than the 2K11 I shot, because this is 3.8 inch barrel, and the 2K11 I shot was a 5-inch barrel. So no, it's 4-inch barrel, 4-inch barrel, 5-inch barrel. So, you know, size matters.
That's what she said.
That to me doesn't have just too big I can tell the difference in shooting them, you know, with a longer barrel, whatever. But so like I said, that slide doesn't have any cuts in it. This is a cut slide. And what I've also found out is that you know, off topic a little bit, Apollo Live Free Armory with the Apollo 11 line they offer ported barrels now, or I could send this in I think the ported barrel, just buying a new barrel will be like $130, which isn't bad, you know, it's for a new barrel, especially a ported one. Or I get the option, since I already have one, I can just send this barrel in and it'll be around 50 bucks. They'll port it and send it right back to me. I think on their website it says it's like probably about 3-week turnaround doing it that way. So we'll see. I'll probably just send it out, just save a couple bucks. Send it out and just let that come back and see what's the difference with having a cut slide plus the ported barrels, and they have the ports where they line up with the cuts already in the slide. So because they make it, so they they know the specs on it, so it was not hard for them to do that. So that will be something that I will probably soon be doing to this. So be looking out for that to see how this shoots different with ports, because it's already a pretty good shooting gun. My groupings are really good with this. My groupings were good as well with the 2K11. I like to see what the target with the cuts in the slide, and I think it has a port or a comp, has a comp as well, so that would be something to see too. So with that barrel, with it already shooting pretty good just out the box with the just the normal one, upgrading to the target with cut slides and a little extra added features as well. I think might have a different spring weight too and all that, but the slide already is like butter. But what I've been hearing about the SIG 211 is that slide's even smoother. So that's another reason I want to shoot that. So it's 2025. We're getting close to the end of 2025, and we're still in this 2011 battle. I'm pretty sure Staccato's probably gonna drop something next year too, and we're just gonna keep it going. I am gonna hold on to my Apollo 11. I'm probably not gonna get rid of it. If anything, like I said, I'm gonna port that barrel, and I probably end up finally Cerakoting this a different color. I don't know for sure, but it's mine. I can do what I want to do with it. So, but I will probably be buying another 2011, 2K11 or 211. I don't know. But yeah, I gotta get my hands on them. I like to test stuff out. You know, that's spending over $2,000 on a pistol, and not testing it beforehand. I don't think I can do that. I'm gonna have to test them out and just see. Or no, I'm gonna test them. But yeah, again, I just want to appreciate everybody being patient with me. I know I hadn't posted. I'm getting back consistent with it, and just enjoy this footage and just keep doing what you're doing, been doing, and we'll continue to do. Support me, and just liking, sharing, subscribing. But other than that, I'm out.
Which blocks did you say up earlier? black one. They got a 16-inch barrel with a fucking muzzle brake 308.
I mean, that one, you might as well just 388.
No. I didn't have a 308.
Going for the big shot.